Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the weird part of YouTube. And this is the travel vlog, the last one of its kind of Trichy. What an amazing series it's been. A lot of people ask me why I can't actually put all of them together. The reason being it becomes really long, and I'm not sure if you guys will watch a 45-minute travel vlog series. Let me know down in the comments if you do enjoy that, and I will definitely put it in there in the future, of course. This bus ride reminds me of Hong Kong because in back then, like in Hong Kong, it was really wobbly, and this sort of reminded me of the same thing. I took a local bus to the local train station to go to Chennai. This is the Trichinapalli Junction or Trichy Junction. It is a huge railway station, and it's the one of the railway station over there that actually lets trains go from inner cities, especially to like from Chennai to other parts of Tamil Nadu. And it was a sprawling junction. It is all underground, like in the sense it has a very subway-esque style to it. The other thing that I really like about Indian trains is that there's a lot of food at site. Even though there was a lot of COVID protocols in place, the food that is very nostalgic to the train station, be it tea, coffee, and breakfast items, and even ice cream for that matter, were all there available at super cheap prices. And that is one thing that I really like about traveling in trains. This time, however, I didn't get a sleeper class sort of a seating style. It was more of the airplane seating where there was like three seats in place. And yeah, and my train was around 8 a.m. and it takes about 4 hours, four and a half to actually get to Chennai, and I had to be very early. The other thing that was very surprising, even though this train station is huge and it's one of the very important train junctions, so I thought the train would be much longer over here, but it just waited there for like 10 minutes, which was pretty shocking. Let's imagine if it's a very big train station, I would imagine the train would be there for at least a half hour or 45 minutes for people to actually board in and board out of the plane. But it was just 10 minutes, which was very surprising. And this sort of junction is like super unique. Like, even in Chennai, we didn't have like escalators and elevators in place. So this was like very fascinating, and I did not expect in Trichy, just to show you the infrastructure of the train station by itself. So it was surprising, but nonetheless, it was great. The other thing that I find very confusing during a train travel is the where exactly the train would stop. This, however, the train did come a bit late, so my coach was D17 again, and I was like, I had to ask the police guys as well as the people vendors where exactly the train would be there. So essentially, where the people would be there, they had to all find out where exactly the coach or the boogie, as they call it, would actually be stationed. So it was kind of confusing because there's only 10 minutes. You can't really get in the train and like just go in and out, and just search for it. So it's best to be prepared, I guess. So that one thing was very confusing. So I guess it was all like a guessing game, and people were like, I think it would be there, I think it would be there, stuff like that going on, just on just guesses. The other thing that I really like about trains, I could go on and on about trains because I just love them so much. Is the food. These amazing vadas, and such, they look so appealing, and they were like 10 rupees a piece, and you best believe that I bought it. And after I bought it, I actually didn't like the taste so much, but just looking at it, they look so damn appealing. There was also a lot of breakfast varieties like pongal, idli, with some tasty sambar and chutney to go along with it. And the other thing is that breakfast items, unlike the Indian breakfast items, especially the South Indian ones, unlike the American one where it's like pancakes and stuff, where you need a fork and a knife to like get it. Indians, at least the South Indian ones, it's kind of messy because there's lots of sambar and chutney as a dip, and it gets very different experience as such. So yeah, it got very messy when I went into the boarded into the train and had to eat it, and it's again a very unique experience because you sit along the window seat. Yes, I did look for a window seat. That's something that's a huge constant with me. And then the train keeps going, and then you eat it. So it's a very nice experience on the whole, unlike planes. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this series as much as I did. It's been 10 years since I actually went and boarded into a train like the Indian ones. The last time I was there was in 2010, and the other time, which was not Indian Railways, was in Switzerland. But it's also a unique experience on by itself. But just traveling long distance in trains, by far, is the best way to get across, and it's super cheap. So yeah, hopefully you liked it. Do let me know down in the comments which was your favorite part. Till later, bye.